Hi, this is Kathy Powell on day number 11 of the 30-day video challenge. Yesterday I talked about the first of the 9 environments, your memetics. This is such an important environment that I've decided to take 2 days to talk about this one. Notice that the memetic environment touches all other 8 environments in the model. That's because everything gets filtered through your mind. As you grow up, various people in your life, aunts, uncles, parents, grandparents, friends, teachers, the cultural norms you learn from society, they all send you messages that program your mind. This forms your thoughts and beliefs about yourself, others, and the way you live. If you want to change anything in any of your environments, it begins with the thoughts that you think and the language you use with yourself and others. I grew up in a family that had enough money to live very comfortably. You'll see a picture here of my family, and I'm the smaller one in the red dress. When I was a child, my parents would say, "When you go to college." So there was always the assumption that my siblings and I would go to college. Because there was plenty of money and my parents told us they would support us through college, none of us established college savings accounts. Whatever money I earned in high school was spent on clothes, makeup, contributions to a child I sponsored in the Philippines, donations to my church, and entertainment. Just before entering my senior year of high school, I learned that my parents had not saved any money for our college educations, and they were filing for bankruptcy. I also learned that they were getting a divorce. By the time I was 18, I was on my own. Because I had been declared as a dependent on my parents' tax returns the year before, their income disqualified me from receiving any financial aid. I decided that I was going to college no matter what, and I got busy figuring out how to make it happen. The first year in college, I took out regular bank loans because I did not qualify for need-based scholarship assistance, student loans, or even work-study programs on campus. Although it was a challenge, I supported myself through 4 years of study at a private college and got my bachelor's degree. My most influential mentor has been Jack Canfield. In his book, The Success Principles, principle number 1 is to take 100% responsibility for your life. Although Jack's book had not yet been written back when I was entering college, I believe that it was this fundamental principle that supported me in deciding to attend college. Jack shares a powerful equation. E plus R equals O. The E stands for events in your life, the R stands for your response to those events, and the O is the outcome. In order to change the sum, what comes after the equal sign, you must change a variable, what goes before the equal sign. We often cannot change the events that take place in our lives, but we can change our response to those events. By doing so, we can change the outcome. Here's an example of how the response one chooses affects the outcome. In my case, the event was that my parents filed for bankruptcy and got a divorce. One response could have been, "I can't go to college because mom and dad can't pay for it." That would be a victim response, and the outcome would be no college education. However, if you change your response, it can change the outcome. So the event is not different. My parents filed for bankruptcy and got a divorce. My response was, I'm going to college no matter what it takes, taking 100% responsibility. And the outcome, I earned a college degree. I love this quote from George Washington Carver. 99% of all failures come from people who have a habit of making excuses. As we wrap up, I'll leave you with some homework. Think about what upgrade you desire in your memetic environment. And here are 3 examples. Rework my self-talk by replacing I can't with I am. Clarify and enforce my boundaries with others. Remember that I cannot be all things to all people. So if those are upgrades that you desire, what are the actions that you might take, and by when will you do it? And again, here are the examples. Install new beliefs by reading my I am statements every morning while coffee is brewing. Leave the room or end a conversation as soon as someone becomes disrespectful. Say no to things that are not priorities for me. Wait 24 hours before responding to requests of my time that fall outside the bounds of my current responsibilities. Now it's your turn. What upgrades do you want to make in your memetic environment, and what actions will you take, and by when? Stay tuned tomorrow for a discussion of the body environment.